an inclusive community dedicated to educating the whole person in context of humane values. My personal thanks to Wendy Sherman Heckler, who spoke earlier over at City Hall. Wendy, where are you? Right there. Thank you very much. I expect she and other staff here at Otterbein are perfectly happy to have all of us gathered here today in their warmth to share the message that we all care so much about. Most of you know that I've been a representative for District 19 for just over a year. I love the opportunity. I love the opportunity the position affords to make a difference, and I'm working hard to do that. Here is what I've learned so far. Women are awesome leaders. Only 50% of the Democrats in the House are female. The bills we bring forward support women's rights because our rights are human rights. Legislation we are bringing forward also supports our Ohio promises. If you work hard, you can get ahead. You can live the American dream right here at home, and families come first. But I've also seen some ways in which women remain invisible. Here are some examples. The House passed a bill that threatens a woman's right to choose and reduces our dominion over our own bodies. More broadly, new medications have historically been tested on all male populations with no consideration of how the meds might work differently in women. Heart attacks go undiagnosed because our symptoms are atypical. Women make tough childcare choices. Do I want quality or affordability? Designers of equipment do not account for differences in our bodies. Car seats and safety measures fit the typical male's body, but not ours. Women workers are provided with safety equipment that does not fit. I talked to some women welders who said that they're required to wear harnesses when they climb up into the tall structures that they're welding, with harnesses that will either take off their breasts or their faces should they fall. Oh, God. An example of how women are invisible. But the gap is not malicious. It just represents no awareness of the differences in our bodies, our needs, and our perspectives. So what can we do? Well, we get engaged, as you all are today. Thank you all for coming. We can identify changes that could be made to suit women and men alike and speak up for them. We can recognize that there's a huge gender gap in research and policy. We can identify ways that support social justice and human rights issues of race, ethnicity, gender and gender expression, religion, immigration, and healthcare. And when you find ways to bring change and improvements, speak out, and speak loudly and persistently, and never take a low-level no. We have a lineup of additional speakers. I kept my remarks short on purpose because I know there's some outstanding people who are going to be speaking next, and I turn the microphone over to them.
Hello, nasty women. Thank you for being here today. I want to thank you all for being today, coming here through the cold. I want to thank my brothers in here allying for us too, because we need co-conspirators to help us through this movement. But I also want to thank you all for voting me as Ohio's first Asian American woman in the 3rd State Senate District last year, because of your vote, I was able to introduce 33 bills to help all of Ohioans, including us women, such as equal pay for equal work, such as paid medical leave, such as providing accommodations per pregnant and breastfeeding women, because if we can't work, we can't provide for our families, and I appreciate everyone's support today for all. But the fight is not over. I have 3 things to ask of you today. 1, I need you all to get out to vote. 2, I need you all to make sure you are registered to vote, which is going to be back there today. And 3, back there today. And 3, Now, I can't fight this fight alone. There's only 1 of 8 women in the Senate, and we need our help over in the other chambers. So I'm gonna need you all to re-elect Mary Lightbody for this next coming election.